Before we start this video, I just want to take the opportunity and give a shout out to my sponsors over at BetUS. This video is brought to you by BetUS. Make sure you guys are locked in and enjoy the show. Whew. Lions fans, man. We got a lot of credit to give that defense. Good Lord. Lions come out with a victory. Week 3 matchup versus the Cardinals. Tough team to play against. Tough defense. Kyler Murray is not easy to contain, but we did so. We got a lot to talk about. A lot. I see you on the flip side.
Hey, Kingpin for gas.
All right, Lions fans. So, before I even say anything, we got to give credit to this man here. Aaron Glenn and this defense did everything for this team today. Even when we were, 3 and outs, interceptions, they still held it down. To hold Kyler Murray like we did today, especially after they've been hot, to keep, Marvin Harrison Jr. only to get in the end zone once today, to keep that running back room, non-existent today. Aaron Glenn deserves a lot of credit. There was about 50% of this fan base that was calling for this man's job left and right before he got pieces. And now that he has pieces where he can run, man, he even had some significant key players out today. Anzalone was one of them. A lot of little injuries going on the defense. Lynn McNeil, Barnes. We've seen Terrion go out and come back. Still, we did our thing today. You got to give a lot of credit to Aaron Glenn. I'm definitely giving him his flowers before I say anything to you guys, because I was one of the few guys that was defending this man. Players get people fired. And when you got a coach like Aaron Glenn and the respect that these players have for him, and for him to put these players in position to be successful, you got to give credit where credit is due. Shout out to you, Aaron Glenn. Let's talk about the injuries before we get into the offense. Brian Branch concussion. I really got nervous for him because he wasn't moving for a minute down there. Went in for a tackle against a big man, and they hit helmet to helmet, man. And yeah, definitely a concussion situation. I'm glad we got an extended week, at least a day extended week. We're gonna need that, man. Like I said, Burns and Lynn McNeil, they both went out. You got ankle with Laporta. He just literally just getting over the hamstring injury. Guys are just, they're not gonna be available, but you got to have enough depth and enough guys to step up, and we've shown that. We've definitely shown that. So, yeah, I think even a little dinger for Montgomery towards the end of the game. So, it's going to be some hurting going on. It's going to be a lot of not practicing going on at the beginning of this week. Get these guys some rest, give them a chance to heal. They played hard. They deserve it. Yeah, they sold out, man. They sold out for us. So, looking at the offensive side of the ball, did we see improvement today? I can say yes. For the first half, I'll give us the first half. The first half, I seen improvement in the offense, but then the wheels started to fall off again a little bit. Jared Goff threw a pick. You're seeing penalties left and right, up and down the offensive line. Very uncharacteristic. I just felt like we was getting in our own way. There's no way we shouldn't have scored 30 plus points this game. But we just kept getting in our own way, doing silly things out there. Jalen Reeves, Maven, like, come on, man, with the unsportsmanlike conduct, man. Just come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? They tackled him already. We don't need you hitting and rolling on top of guys. Like, man, leave the nonsense. But a win is a win. And they're very, very hard to come by in this league. So we still have some cleaning up to do. And unfortunately, up next, we have the Seahawks. Monday Night Football. Y'all know what time it is. Yeah, I was just watching Gino today. He's not the laughingstock of the league anymore, obviously. But we have to go into this game and be clean. We can't go in this game with all these penalties. We can't go in here doing stupid things. We can't go in here and try to look too cute, Ben Johnson. We got to go in here and be consistent. Today we ran the football. Gibbs and Montgomery were amazing today. That hook and ladder play was amazing today. Amazing play call. But we got to get, a couple of guys more involved. There's no way that J-Mo shouldn't have been more involved today. He should have been, at least one or two passes down the field. One of them, went out of bounds. Jared Goff just overthrew him. He looked a little frustrated after that, but we need more attempts for Jameson Williams as far as passing. The reverse plays and everything. That's all cute. We need to get the ball down the field to this guy. It's not easy to do exactly when you got pressure like that coming towards you, though. So I kind of understand it, but we got to make something happen. Obviously, the Seahawks defense is the Seahawks defense. Yeah, they're not the Legion of Boom, but got a decent defense. But I think we shouldn't have any issues scoring points against these guys, man. Like I said, we just have too much of a high-powered offense. And today we actually had a bad half. The second half was just not good. And like I said, we should have scored way more points than that. So, yeah. Man, special teams, Jack Fox, got to give him his flowers. That's not something you hear all the time when it comes to content creators. We don't talk about Jack Fox a lot. It's a kicker. What I'm saying? It's a punter. So, but constantly putting us in position, to go down there and make stops on defense. Got to give him credit. Every little part to this team, they played a role in us coming out and being successful, because they are a very, very dangerous team. And again, it's not easy for us in Arizona, but Jared Goff has been proving us different, and I hope that continues. So, man, when you look around the league today, good Lord, there's a lot of uncharacteristic losses today. It's still very early in the season. It's only week 3. Man, the betting game has just not been fun. It's just not been fun, man. We made some bets today. I was on with my guy Dion. We did a pregame stream. I know you guys watched it. If you haven't, go back and watch it. We made some picks today. A lot of them went sideways real fast. But speaking of the picks, man, make sure you guys go over to the sponsors over at BetUS, and get yourself signed up and make some bets, man, because it's fun. I can't explain how fun it is. We had so much fun today doing that live stream. Yeah, me and Dion got to talk. It got bad real fast coming out the gate with those slew of games at 1:00, man. But 150% bonuses, man, on your first deposit up to $2,000, and then 125 after that for your next 2. Yeah, everything is it's been, in my fantasy football league. It's been different. Let's just say that. I got some guys in my fantasy league. It's just like, what are you doing? Travis Kelce's my starting tight end. Where has he been? Does anybody know where he is? I don't know where he is. It's been bad out here. So, but make sure you guys go and check out BetUS, man. And, get yourself signed up and use promo code YouTube150 to get those deals and place those bets, man. We move on to next week. Week 4. It's a big week for us, obviously, because not only the matchup, we just have to limp into the bye week, decently healthy. Decently healthy. Because when we come back, it's go time. It's go time. Them Cowboys, y'all know how I feel about the Cowboys. It's go time. Not looking past the Seahawks, but the Cowboys, y'all got it coming. You know what I'm saying? They just lost today, being the team that they are. I know Stephen A. Smith's having a ball right now, but yeah, it's go time after that bye week. So if we can get out of the next game with a victory and fairly unscathed with any type of serious injuries, I'm a happy man. I'm a happy man, man. Going to the bye week at 3-1 would be great. It would be great. So yeah, we got our work cut out still. But moving on to the Seahawks, we see a different type of offense. It's not as high powered. I'm not gonna say high powered because the Cardinals truly are not high powered. It's Marvin Harrison Jr. and it's Kyler Murray in his legs. But this offense we getting ready to face, like I said, it's just not the same. I'm not worried about the running back room over there. You don't run the football against the Detroit Lions. Again, we just have to, keep Geno under control. Don't let him get loose. Same situation. He's not as dangerous as Kyler Murray with his legs, but he's been playing some really good football. So, yeah, we got to keep that under control and take what the defense gives us over there. Do what works, Ben Johnson. Don't get too cute. We got a little too cute, towards the end of the game. Started doing too many little reverse plays. That hurry up run play to try to get the first down, that was stupid. We don't need that. We don't need that. With our offensive line, with David Montgomery, we don't need that. Throw a fullback back there, let somebody get in front of him, and let's get this. It wasn't even a full yard. It was some inches, bro. What are we doing this little trick, hurry up, snap, running crap for? That's my argument with Ben Johnson, man. It's just like at certain points of the game, he does the most unnecessary things. That pass when we needed to get a first down on one of those ending drives, man. Instead of just passing to the guy that cut up under, which I believe was Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he was at the first down hash mark, we go for the long ball. That's Jared Goff. That's Jared Goff, man. You had a guy, he rushed past you, but we had everything under control in that pocket. Stop getting so flustered, and trying to throw the ball at the dirt. Montgomery picked one of them up and caught it and got some yardage, but don't be so quick to throw everything in the dirt either. We all know that Goff is not a quarterback that goes through his progressions, like you see a quarterback going through his progressions. He's not that type of quarterback, and we learn to accept that. But the predetermined throwing the ball in the dirt and finding the right guy, he's just got to clean up. That interception was inexcusable. You stared the guy down and threw the ball right to him. So, yeah. But at the end of the day, he still had a pretty good game. That first half was, man, perfect first half. Until he threw a pick, man, it was just, yeah. So, with that said, let's get ready for next week. Man, it's going to be a nice long week of analysis. I've started my Patreon. I'm going to put that down and link in the description. The Patreon, we will be looking at film. We will definitely be looking at film. Also, I will continue to do the members only videos and streams. Last night, I gave you guys, the opportunity to get to my video first, a whole day ahead of everyone else. So I want to make sure I give perks to everyone that's a member to this channel, just to say thank you and give you some behind the scene content and stay consistent with that. So yeah, look for those things. And that's pretty much it. Shout out to BetUS for sponsoring the video. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.